Hello. Let's see if anybody pops in. Trying to be careful. We're out here in my canoe. I say we. I'm here in my canoe. Caitlin was out here with me earlier. I thought I'd do a little live fishing trip. I've been doing pretty good. I've caught a few. Somebody's popping in. How's it going? Not sure exactly how this is going to work. It's sort of sketchy out here. I got so much junk in this boat. Hey Heather. Hey Kim. I got so much junk out here in this boat. It's so tight and I'm scared I'm gonna... Last time I videoed out here in my boat, my camera fell overboard. And I had to jump in the lake and go get it. So I'm trying to really take my time. I thought I'd go live. Hey crazy critter lady. I thought I'd go live and see if I can't catch some fish on a live stream. It's really nice out here. It's quiet. The only thing, I'm getting eat up by these little... Hey Gwen, how you doing, broke cat girl? I'm getting eat up by these little no-see-ums. And I'm just brim fishing. We started out earlier trying to catch it. Somebody asked the other day how my catfish are doing that we stocked in here back in April. And the fish farmer told us, in 4 months they should be a pound. Hey James, hey Roy. He said in 4 months they should be about a pound. So me and Caitlin came out here today and tried to just catch some channel cat, and it wasn't happening. They just were not biting. They were not biting. Hey Willis. So I said, I'm just going to, stuff's just been popping the top like crazy. So I've been throwing a little Rapala top water, and I haven't got a bite. And I've been throwing some night crawlers on floats. I've caught a few. I started catching them. Caitlin wanted to go back in the house, and then of course I started catching fish. She's got her foot's bothering her. She was out here miserable. And then I was trying to do a little video, and I said, dang, I ain't gonna do a video if I ain't catching no fish. So I quit videoing, and it rained. God, we had a heavy rain. We had a huge rain, and that was pretty fun because it was so hot. And that cooled things down real good. But I thought I'd go live. I don't do this in the... Hey Lila. I just don't go live. And I've been dropping the ball on making videos. I really have just been busy and lazy. And I'll be honest with y'all, man, I'm getting burnt out. I'm really sort of getting burnt out sometimes. I really do. But I had the day off for the fact Kim's car's tore up. My wife's car's tore up. And so she's been driving my truck. This thing's gonna be shaky all over the place. She's been driving my truck. And so I had to drive my son-in-law, Travis's little car. He's got a little extra car that he's had for a while. And it had a flat tire. So I've been going through, hey Mary, I've been going through fits trying to get this thing fixed. I took it to where he just bought them a month ago, and he ran over a nail. So I took it, I think it's Mavis tire. I took it to Mavis. They fixed it, got it home. I took a nap to go to work, woke up, and it was flat again. So I took it back again today after I worked all last night. Of course, I ain't had no sleep. I'm running on an hour's sleep. And I took it back and they gave me a new tire this time. I said, look, just give me a new tire. I'm not gonna keep running back and forth up through here. So they gave me another tire, and so we're good to go now. And then we just found out today that Kim's about to get her car back. But we're just going through car junk. So I took the day off. What am I fishing for? Whatever will bite this stinking hook. I'm throwing just some night crawlers. We had our pond stocked with 1,000 channel cats back in April, and the fish farmer that we got the fish from told me so they should be a pound in a year. Not a year. In 4 months they should be a pound. And so it's been 4 months, and I thought, dang, let's go see if we can get some to bite. I thought, there's 1,000 catfish in here. Surely we'll get one of them to bite. We didn't get a single bite. I ain't got my reading glasses on. Our rustic farmstead, is that right? Our trustic farmstead. A trustic farmstead. I apologize about that. How you doing from Oklahoma? Hey Annie Ann, Ricky. Do you feed a cat? I do. Matter of fact, the feeder, my truck is right there. The feeder it's right over there somewhere. It's right over on that bank right over there somewhere. Yeah, you see that little white thing? It's just it's right there on the post right there somewhere. But yeah, we feed them. Yeah, I feed them every day. I got a little feeder over there set up, feeds them every day at noon. And but you know, I go over there and watch it, and I have yet to see a catfish come up. I see a lot of brim, a lot of brim. But what I want to do is, this water's gone down since summer's come. It's gone down 4 foot, and I want to build a dock. We put that post in with the feeder, and now the water's dropped so much it barely makes it to the water. So I want to build a dock. That's my next thing, is I'm going to build a dock out, and my corner post, I'm going to keep an 8-foot corner post and put it on the front of that so it'll shoot out further in the lake. That's one of my next projects coming up. I appreciate y'all stopping by. I wasn't sure how many people would pop in or not. I was just out here enjoying my little evening. Caitlin, she went back in the house. How long are you going to fish? I said, I have no idea. I said, till I get burnt out. Sometimes I fish till dark. Eating catfish for supper as we speak. Oh, good. That's good. That's good. I know these things are going to be nice pretty soon. I mean, 1,000 catfish is a lot of catfish, but we have yet to have a bite. Like I say, we started out earlier over there by the dam. That was the deepest spot, is over there by the dam. And we didn't get a bite. Caitlin caught a big bass. Caitlin had a nice bass, and it got up under the boat and broke off. And I did get that on video. I did get that on video, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna make a video or not. I just decided to go live. I wasn't catching any fish. I'm like, I ain't gonna make a video if I ain't catching no fish. That ain't no fun. But this is our pond out in our front yard. And it's dead middle of summer. So it's hit or miss. What is going on here? Yeah, we're just throwing some night crawlers, trying to catch some of these brim. I'll try to catch a bass here in a minute. If I catch one, I'll flip this thing around and show y'all. The brim have been biting pretty good. They're little squeakers, little small ones. Threw that one right on top of it. Oh my gosh, I caught my line. Every time if you go live, you know you're going to do 1,000 different mistakes. I hope you guys are having a good week. I'm going to spend the rest of this video trying to untangle a line now. I just cast it into. Really? Thank you. Yeah, I was hoping Caitlin would stay out here with me, but she said her foot hurt. She was hot. And then we got rained on. It rained hard. Out of the blue, there's just one big cloud come rolling over. One big cloud come rolling over. Oh, I missed all my comments up. I'm doing fantastic. Oh, Crazy Ed, what's going on, pal? Sorry about that. I missed a ton of comments. I missed my comments up. Sorry about that. Hots and Barley, what's going on? I don't like this spot. I want to try to work my way back over here towards this dam. It's a little deeper over here. That storm finally got out of here. Sherry Howell, how you doing? I know we're related. I said that before. Yeah, that storm rolled through here. We didn't get what we thought we were going to get. I thought we were going to get just tons and tons of rain. I was hoping it was going to fill the lake back up. But there were fish right there. They've just been jumping everywhere. But I was hoping it's going to fill the lake back up, but it didn't do as much. Shit, I'm going to have to come down to Georgia and teach you how to fish. Somebody's going to have to. Somebody's going to have to. That or I just need to buy some more fish. This is one of my favorite spots over here at my neighbor's yard. The only thing about fishing at my neighbor's yard is my neighbor will see me and he's got to come out and talk to me forever. And he's 85. He's super cool, but he's an elderly gentleman and he can't hear. And of course I can't hear. And so I get out here try to be quiet and then we end up yelling and back and forth at one another. But he's a super nice guy. He's always got to come see if I'm catching anything. I heard him over here cutting grass early. He's got the prettiest place y'all ever seen. Oh, I'm over here trying to mess with the camera. Just missed one. He's got the prettiest place you've ever seen. The house is all stone. Let's see if I can turn that camera around where y'all can see it. I don't know if y'all can see that, but that's their backyard. And it is just absolutely beautiful. Their house is amazing. The whole entire house from floor to the top of their chimney is stone. The whole thing is stone inside and out. I mean, it is absolutely a beautiful home. And they're the nicest neighbors ever. Those are our only neighbors, well, that are close by. They live on one side of the lake and we live on the other side. It's pretty nice to have a little day off. I'm running on no sleep, but I got an hour nap before I went to the tire store this morning, and that's been it. I was trying to work on a video, but all my camera stuff was in my truck, and my wife had my truck. I was cleaning out my garden today. I got all the fence taken down. I got all my fence taken down, and my raised beds are all fixed up. So I'm gonna put some carrots in there. I think tomorrow, I'm gonna nose this. I think tomorrow I'm gonna put some carrots in there and get that going. And did some stuff in the muscadines today. I had a pretty good day just to keep myself busy. Yeah, I had a really good day. Come on now. Uh-oh, here we go. Little squeaker's taking it. Here we go. I gotcha. That feels like a pretty good fish. Oh yeah. Oh, a little bass. A little bass. Yeah, come here, buddy. You nice little bass. Yay. Yay for me. Come on out of there. They're nice. Look at that. Huge, huge fish. 7 pounds, probably 7 pounds. Let me hold him like this. 7 pounds. Maybe 6. I ought to eat that sucker. I've been wanting to get these bass out of here. There's so many of them in here. Caitlin hooked into a big one earlier over there on the dam. She hooked into a really nice one. And it broke her off. We're starting to get some bigger fish. When we first moved here, this lake had some huge bass in it. We was coming out here, me and my brother were coming out here catching boatloads of big, big bass. And then we had a real dry summer 2 or 3 summers ago. And we almost lost the whole lake. It dried up almost to the, I mean, this whole lake was almost completely dry, and I think it killed off a whole bunch of fish. It killed off a whole bunch of fish. I keep messing up these comments. I apologize about that. And James should go fishing. Yeah. Let me try over there. It's really nice out here. I wish you guys were here. It is absolutely a beautiful evening, but the no-see-ums are eating me alive. I'm just constantly rubbing my elbows on my britches, and for some reason they just keep wanting to chew up around my elbow. I don't know what that is all about, but they're out here just tearing me up. But that don't stop me. That don't stop me. I'm gonna see if I can catch a bass on this lure. You just give them a little jerk. They pop on top. Oh, they work great. Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh, you sucker. Yeah, I'm getting eat alive. I told Caitlin we're going out here to fish in the swamp. It's like a little swamp out here with all these lily pads. I hate these lily pads. We are eating slap up with lily pads. It is just ridiculous. And we put some carp in here. My neighbor over here, he put some carp. Now I've been seeing the carp show up at the feeder. The carp have been showing up at the feeder, and that's been really cool. They're like 2 pounds, I think. And I think he put 7 or 8 of them in here. And I talked to the fish farm guy, and I told him that we put 7. He said, no, for them lily pads, you need a whole bunch of carp. Now, I don't know if he's just trying to sell me more carp or not, but he said, you need a bunch of carp. So we might get some next year. I tell you what I want to do is I've been watching that Arms Family Homestead. I want to get some tilapia. I was going to do that this spring, but I didn't have the money to do it. But I want to put some tilapia in here. They say that's the way to go. Whoops, here we go. Boom, gotcha. Oh yeah, that's a good fish. That's nice little old brim. Come here, buddy. You might go in the pot. Oh yeah. I've been saving up. I've been saving them for me and Caitlin because Kim don't eat fish, and me and Caitlin do. I told her, I said, if I can get about 10 of them, I save them up, and we'll have us a little fish fry, just a Caitlin and Shane fish fry. I always thought it'd be cool to have a catfish farm. I know, wouldn't it? They're all over out here in the south. They're all over out here. Nice little brim. Put him in the basket. That gives me 3. That gives me 3. Hey, Brenda. Yeah, that gives me 3. I'd love to catch a bunch of them guys. Love to catch a bunch of them. I've been watching a lot of, I told y'all, I think I told y'all before, I've been watching these catfishing videos. I done got to where I just about don't watch anything but catfishing videos. I am so obsessed with it, with these catfishing videos. And I've been watching this one guy, Chunky Cats Fishing. Chunky Cats Fishing. This guy's amazing. I think he caught like 26 catfish last night, and I mean monsters, one after another. And he uses black lights at night all around him, and his rods are all painted fluorescent orange and yellow, and they all stand straight up. So every fish that bites, you just see that pole. It's insane. So fun to watch. Very, very entertaining. I cannot stop watching Chunky Cats Fishing. If y'all want to watch some awesome catfishing, he goes live once or twice a week, and super cool guy for the fact he don't allow any trash talk, none, because his son's on there with him, both his boys. A lot of times they'll go on live with him, or either if they're not, they're at home watching, and he tells it flat out. Any trash talk, you're out. And his moderators don't play games neither. They chunk them, because he'll have 400 or 500 people watching it every time he goes live, and it's really fun video, fun guy to watch. Chunky Cats Fishing, for you guys that want to watch something new. He's an awesome channel. Oh, my boat's turning around now. I can't see. That's another thing about fishing with this kayak. This thing is like sliding on ice. You just touch a little bit and it don't stop moving. I want to catch a big bass. Of course, don't we all? But we really don't have any big bass in here. We did when we first bought the place. Like I say, I was catching 6 and 7 pounders, and now they're down to like 2 pounds, 3 pounds. The one Caitlin had today was probably 3 pounds. It was a really nice fish. Super nice fish. It got up under the boat and popped her line. Of course, we're fishing with ultralights, so she only had, whoops, sorry, but I should have just put that off. She's only fishing with 4-pound test line. Lily pads. Lily pads. Let's move. Let's see here. Roy, you caught them all. No, I ain't caught them all. I can't hardly catch any of them. I tell you, I'm the worst fisherman and the worst deer hunter ever. But I always give it my best shot. I always give it my best shot. I'm not good at it either. So I just throw worms out there and hope for the best. Hope for the best. And the only reason I use that little top water lure, it's always been my favorite lure, and that's about all I ever use. I don't use rubber worm. I don't switch around. I've never been much of a bass fisherman. I've always been sort of a live bait type fisherman, but I like seeing them hit that top, and it's just what I like. Y'all see, I got soaking wet during that rain. Got my kayak heel shirt on. So let's see, that messed my comments up again. According to Daniel Arms, the tilapia would die when it gets cold weather. Yeah, I know. Yeah, and that'd be fine. But I think he said they reproduce, what, every 3 weeks or something? That last video he just put out, I think he said they reproduce every 3 weeks or something. But they supposed to be grass-eating machines. And I could show you guys, mostly on my side of the lake, just balls of this grass. We got a lot of lily pads, but the family's doing great, Roy. Thank you. But we got a lot of that. I don't know if it's milfoil. I don't know what it's called, but it's that just old lake grass. God, we got it everywhere. We got it everywhere. It's getting evening time. I would think one of these bass would just bust this lure. Oh, I got so much junk in this thing. Turn y'all around where y'all can see what's going on. Let's see. I'm fishing right in front of that little bush right there. Go back over there. That's a great little spot. Right here in this little corner right here has always been really, really good. Really, really good. Come on, fish. One for the camera. Of course, one little tiny lily pad, and I grab it. The only lily pad over there, and I grab it. Oh, there was one chasing it right there at the boat. He was a little small one, but he chased it right to the boat. He's chasing it right to the boat. I know they're over here at this bush. I'm gonna catch one and I'm gonna knock his camera into the lake. Come on. Yeah, it was looked like a little 1 pounder, probably about the same size as the one I just caught chasing it back to the boat. Let's throw up in this cove right here. In this little corner, this is a little corner of the lake. Whoops. I swear, fishing has been horrible for me this year. I guess we did that trot line fishing at Jackson Lake. That was really fun. We did real good over there with Jessica and all the kids and stuff. That was really fun. And we want to do that again. We were talking about, I think this year we're going to deer hunt in the mornings and start catfishing in the evenings. Try to do something different this year, because I am really getting hooked on this catfishing deal. I'm just getting so hooked on this catfishing, I swear. All right, let's throw some worms over there and see if there's some brim over there. Put some worms on here. So how's everybody's Wednesday going? Everybody doing okay? I hadn't been hard to check. Prayers to Sampson Farms. Crazy Critter Lady, I've missed the comments. What's going on at Sampson Farms? Let's see. See that yo-yo trot lines? Uh-oh. Boy, oh my gosh, that sounds like so much fun. Trot lines, jugs, hunting fish at the same time. Yeah, there you go. There you go. But see, we go so far away. We fish way up. I mean, we hunt up here in Hogansville, and then Jackson Lake's another hour and a half away. Call the Red Fox. Did y'all get hit by that bad storm? Is that what it was? Can you call the Red Cross? What happened at Sampson Farms? Y'all get hit by that bad storm? Because we didn't get it that bad. We had tornado warnings around us. Kim got woke up with tornado warnings, but nothing happened. We got up and there was no damage or anything. I'm sitting in the truck stop in Virginia Beach waiting to pick up at the Navy Bank. Woo, I like to throw that one over the dam. Come on. Let's see, let me turn this thing back around. There's absolutely nothing happening. Did I do it right? Let's see here. There we go. Let's see. Mud Ramp, what's going on? Is that Mud Tramp? Oh, there's Mud Tramp. I remember seeing you on the Laura the Explorer. Yeah, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. I'm out here at my lake. I'm out here in my pond in the front yard. We started out trying to catch some channel cat that we stocked back in April. And we're supposed to be up to about a pound by now. They were just a little over 3 inches. And we couldn't get a single one to bite. So I said, I'm just going to try to catch some brim and goof off until time to go in. Until time to go in. It won't be long. I am getting eat up. I'm just sitting here the whole time. I'm rubbing my I don't know what it is about my elbows. They're all over my elbows. And we've caught I've caught a few brim and a bass. And my niece was out here with me earlier. She went back in and she caught a big old bass earlier. That broke off. Right up, it shot under the boat, and I think it got wrapped up under the boat and broke her line. But you would think, right now we'd be killing them. It's so nice out. Now we have also in this lake, we have, I think they're called Appaloosa catfish. I call them mud cats. They just look like little nasty old mud cats. And we got some big ones that we caught. Every year we've caught them, but we hadn't caught any this year. But I was hoping they would bite. We were using some little small pieces of chicken breast because I figured our channel cats were going to be little small ones. I mean, we were just using little teeny pieces of chicken breast and night crawlers. And we had rods all the way around us. We were out here by the dam and just had rods all the way around the boat, waiting for any kind of bite we could possibly get. But never got one. Never got one. We need to start a fish fund for you, Shane. Stock that pond. Like I say, I just stocked it and it can only hold so much. And Kaleidoscope Junkie, one of my subscribers, Kaleidoscope Junkie up here in North Georgia, she scared me and was telling me about if you overstock your pond, which makes sense, that they could suck all the oxygen out. She was telling me all this stuff that can happen to your pond for overstocking it. And so that really put the scare in me, because I had planned on putting a bunch of fish in here, and I said, well, I put 1,000 channel cats, that was enough. And it wasn't too, it was expensive, but it wasn't too expensive. They were 45 cents a piece, so it's $450 to stock 1,000 of them in here. And they brought a truck out and loaded it up. It was really neat. The grandbabies were out, they loved that. Mason and all them, they absolutely loved it. And they were letting them play in the fish and all that. I probably should have stayed down there in the shallow. That stinks. Can you re-keep any of it? Let's see. Call them flatheads, same thing. Yeah. I don't know if they're flatheads. I don't think they may be flatheads. I don't know. But they just look like a little old mud cat. They may be flatheads. I don't know. I know what it is. The people that lived here before us was catching them down here at the Flint River, and they bring, because they told us we were catching crappie. We've caught a lot of crappie out of here. It's loaded with crappie out here. And the neighbor over here said he didn't even know there was crappie in here. Then I talked to the neighbor down the street, and he said, yeah, we put all our crappie in here. We used to catch. We always brought them in here, so I'm sure they're the ones that put them all in here. So there's no telling. They probably are big old flatheads in here. But I've really been watching. Let's see, Samson, I doubt I can recoup any of it since the guy is currently in jail. Oh, I must have missed all that. Y'all go ahead. Wish I'd kept up with that. But yeah, I've been really getting into all this catfishing, folks. I'm telling you, that's all I watch now. I am obsessed with it. I'm obsessed. Catfish Dave is one of my absolute favorites. And he is a trip. And Chunky Cats Fishing, I cannot get enough of that guy. He is the coolest, most family-oriented channel you could ever watch. And and that joker produces. He can catch them. He catches them all night. It's really fun. And he'll go live for hours on end, just hours on end, and just talk and chit chat. It was really, really fun. Let's see here. Let's see. I used to catch crappie and put them in the pool when I quit treating the pool. That's awesome. All them fish you catch. Oh, I missed. Let's see. All them fish you catch on the river, you should stock your pond. Yeah, I haven't been catching a lot in the river. I hadn't hardly been fishing. I was kicked out of the house and was buying. I was kicked out of the house. I was buying a currently home. Oh, dang, Samson Farms there, and I hate that, brother. Dang. And I apologize. I hadn't checked y'all out in a while. I don't watch anybody hardly anymore. I'm sorry to hear that, pal. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. That's terrible. You have a lot of structure in your pond? No, I don't. Lila, there ain't nothing out here. Grass. Grass. Monday morning, no warning. Dang. And see, that crazy critter lady, Samson Farm crazy critter lady on here, I don't want to tell her story. I don't want to tell her story, but she lives in California, and she's got tenants she can't get rid of by law. And then they just come and throw you at it. Freaking don't make no sense. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. You got tenants that won't pay the bill, won't pay nothing. And poor thing, she can't get hers thrown out. They'll throw her out before they throw them out. And then now you're homeless. Craziness. Well, I appreciate you guys stopping by. I appreciate hello, I'm sorry I'm late. No, Tasha, you're not late. You're not late. So me and my daughter are living in the truck right now. Broke and only got the truck. Dang, Samson. I may have missed it, but you tried to catch any bass while catfishing? Yeah, I have been. I've been trying to catch some bass. I caught a couple on accident. Hey Shane, I need 2 more people to join the cook-off. Okay, I have 50 people in this cook-off. All right, y'all go join Crazy Ed's cook-off. Go join this cook-off. Cook something. My mother-in-law has several rented houses. She's having a terrible time collecting rent. And I heard that's the worst. My neighbor at my old house, he was big into buying land and all that stuff. And he always told me, he said, rentals are the worst investment you'll ever make. Everybody thinks it's a get-rich. Then this is from a guy that, I mean, he was a proven money-making machine. And he always swore that rentals were the worst thing you could ever do. Now, he was a land buyer. He said, they ain't making no more dirt. You buy all that land, hold on to it. He would always hold on to it 4 or 5 years and then sell it. But he would never rent. He said he didn't like having to fight people for the money and throw people out. He was just totally against all that. So he's always said it was terrible. He was a huge land buyer. He would buy land all over Tennessee, North Carolina. He would buy them everywhere. And he was big into them tax, I forget what it's called, tax auctions, where people don't pay the taxes. And I'd ask him, I said, don't you feel bad for taking people's property, don't pay the tax? He said, nope, you pay your taxes, I pay mine. I was like, yeah, I guess so. Don't buy so much land you can't afford. Now, he was a hardcore old guy. He was a super cool influence. I enjoyed him. Well, dang it. I ain't got another bite since I moved down here. I'm fixing to move back up that way. It is dead down here. I'd like to show y'all some fish. A lot of owners are selling their houses here in Texas because of high demand now, plus renters tear them up and leave them in the middle of the night. Yep. I'm telling you, I don't want to tell Crazy Critter Lady's story, but that poor lady, she's so sweet. She texts me all the time and sends me her garden pics and stuff. She's just awesome. And she lives in California, and California don't care about, they're the worst. Y'all hear all these stories about California, but they are the absolute worst. She's had people staying there forever. She can't get out. She's finally on her game now. She finally got them out and all that stuff now. But of course, like you said, they've done destroyed her house and just, it's ridiculous. No money to fix everything back up. It's crazy. Crazy. I'm gonna go back down here and try this shallow. I ought to go over there and try my spot. Times are getting a lot worse. A lot more folks. Times are gonna get a lot worse for a lot more folks. Lila, I don't know. Everywhere I go, help wanted. And I hate to argue about stuff like that and get into politics and stuff, and I don't want to do all that, but I swear, I don't know if it's just a coincidence or what, everywhere I go, help wanted. I went to the tire store today, help wanted, and that lady behind the desk, she said they hire anybody that'll walk in the door, and of course she was opening the door. She said, I would work on your tire, but I got three mechanics, ain't none of them here. She said they all come in when they want to come in, and she said we're hiring like crazy. It's just, I don't know, lost respect for other people's things. Yeah, oh that's for sure. Where's Caitlin? She was out here earlier, Brenda. She was out here earlier, and she caught a big old bass earlier. I got it on video. But yeah, she was out here earlier. Her foot's been bothering her, and she's 13. I'm sleepy. I'm tired. I said, I'm gonna quit asking you to come fishing with me. I said, every time we get out here, as soon as we get out here, you want to go in. Let's see. My Mill family got one of their renters out. Oh my God, they destroyed the house. And there ain't nothing you can do about it, all that in there. Just ridiculous. And see, I thought I was over here earlier fishing in front of my feeder. I thought surely I'd kill him in front of this feeder. I didn't catch nothing. Nothing left to do. Clean up and repair. A little place at a time. Yep. And school has started, Brenda. School has started. And Caitlin's staying with us a little longer. And I don't want to get into it. We won't get into it. I'll just say family. I spent a week in California. Yeah, Ed was in town. It's boys here. Oh, is it boy? No, I don't know if it's boys or not. I don't know. She says her phone's off. I tried to call her last night and tell her to do something for me, and she couldn't get her phone. She said some reason her phone's off. She said, I paid my service. Service been paid. I'm gonna try this going down here. Yeah, we've been going down here and helping with the cleanup. Oh, good. Caitlin is rounding up snakes. No, she ain't rounding up snakes. But she does so good. She is just a heck of a good kid. She does everything. We don't have to ask her one time, and that's it. She's locked in. Get the eggs. Oh, James, I meant to tell you, you gotta let me know. I just talked about eggs. I'm throwing away a huge clutch of, quail eggs, because they rot quick. I don't know if you know that, but in about 2 weeks, them things go to rotting on the inside. They go to stinking. And so I'm just chunking them. And so you give me about a 10-day heads up before you want these quail eggs, James. Give me about a 10-day heads up. Yeah, give me about a 10-day heads up, and I can save you a bunch of them. But once they start getting in there, they're starting to stink in the living room, in the kitchen. So I just took that batch out and started the batch that we got last night. But yeah, she's a good kid. You tell her to do something one time, and that's it. She's locked in. You don't have to tell her no more. She's a good kid. Whoops. I'll just do that one out. Come on now. You gonna let me cast this other one? Listen to that frog. Oh, it's getting right now. It's getting right now. I can spawn in the water. I was really supposed to go fishing next month, but I got to go have shoulder surgery. Oh my gosh. On my left rudder cuff. Oh man, I hate that. I hate that. Let's see. Is that a tank? Y'all probably call them ponds or a lake that you're fishing in. Yeah, it's a old pond. It's just a little old pond. I mean, you see, I just went from one side to the other. It's just a little old pond. But it's full of fish. If they'll ever bite. It's got fish in it. I'll get one out here, I think. Yeah, it's full of fish. Come on, baby. Come on. He's gonna just bounce that, float around, drive me crazy. A little squeaker. Little old squeaker. And deer season will be starting, I think our deer season starts September 11th, so I am super excited about that. I gotta start shooting my bow shoot my crossbow this week. Call them tanks. Yeah, I've heard them called that too. Yeah. And down here in the south, it's a pond. It's a pond. The wind has started blowing around. Yeah, we on my side now. So y'all can see, let me turn this around. See, there's my house coming up to the left. That's my front yard right there. I'll show you all that when I play with these poles. There's my house up there, and I drove my truck down here. I could walk down here, but I had anchors. I had all kinds of junk I had to carry down here, so I just drove it all down here in the truck. I'm shocked the dogs ain't come down here. Yeah, I only got 3 little keepers. Only got 3 little keepers. I was hoping to get about 10, or at least 5. Oh, like something come up and hit that float. See if I can throw a little bass trying to hit that float. See, that's our pond. I'm giving y'all a whole circle view. Giving y'all a whole roundabout. Whoa! This one goes about to go swimming. Oh my gosh, that was a terrible throw. Uh-oh. Let's see. Hops and Barley Homestead, enjoy this live. Thank you for taking us along fishing. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. That is super cool. Thank you so much. Buffering. Sorry about that, James. That's you. I'm not buffering. I don't want to drop my phone in the water. I got turned all the way around. Yeah, I thought this would be kind of fun. Get out here in a little relaxing evening. So nice out here, I swear. And after that storm, it's cooled way down. It's really nice. I'm just enjoying it. Outside of the little no-see-ums. I don't know what y'all call them. I call them no-see-ums. These little jokers are eating me up. I got my Commander Bacon hat on. I know Doug will be glad to see that when he sees this. Supposed to be my lucky hat. I told him it's going to be my new lucky hat. And it ain't worked out yet. Catch you later. Samsons, take care, pal. Best of luck to you. I hate stuff like that because I don't know what to say. Except, we'll keep you in our prayers, buddy. I hate that. I can scrape up some change to get my kids some food. Good Lord. There's one. Right, look at that giant. He still got a night crawler in his mouth. Nice little squeaker. We'll give him a chance to go back and fight another day. Fight another day. That was awesome. Like my daddy said, I don't care how big you are, I just want to feel him pull. I miss my dad. I miss my dad. Days like this, he would, my dad, if you guys met my dad, he would be the perfect YouTuber. He was a riot. He would catch a fish that big, and he would get it to the boat, and he would hold on to it and go, oh, I just love to feel how they pull. I can feel that all day, son. Call me Biggin. I could feel that all day, Biggin. I said, I hear you, Daddy. Now throw it in the bucket. And I'd tell him, Daddy, we ain't keeping that little tiny fish. Oh yeah, if they big enough to bite the hook, they big enough to go in the pan. And me and my buddies, or either my brother, he would toss us the fish to put in the basket. And when he wasn't looking, we'd set them over the side. And when we would go clean the fish, son, I swore we caught more fish than that. Is that all we caught? Yeah, Daddy, that's all we caught. He was a trip. He was a mess. He was my buddy. My wife knows, man, I love my daddy. He was an absolute trip. He was a wild man. He loved to fish. He'd lay out of work to go fishing anytime. Uh-oh. Come on, buddy. Come on. You ain't gonna do it. Biscuit size. Yeah. Biscuit size. What am I doing? I'm missing a pole. CNC Davis. Later, Lila. Corey and Cynthia, y'all leaving. Y'all take care. Thank y'all so much for stopping by. I wish we all lived closer. I wish we all lived closer. And my dad, fishing hunting was his jam. That's right. My dad was a trip. He was a mess. I'm telling you, if it was big enough to bite the hook, he wanted to eat that thing. He wanted to eat it. He wanted to eat it. He thought it wasn't nothing better than fried fish. Or, of course, anything fried. That and pork steak. He loved pork steak. He was a mess. He was a mess. I swear, that canoe is like being on glass. Barely touch it. Yeah, I wish we all lived closer together. The meetup was so much fun. I think it'd be cool to do that about every 3 months. Every 3 or 4 months. That'd be too cool. What is that? Mud ramp, 075. Oh, I love that kind of fishing. I'm just relaxing with beautiful scenery, so peaceful. Love the go-getters, and your dad said about mine. He taught me everything. I miss him so much. Oh, keep up the great work with the channel. Thank you so much, Becca. You're so sweet. You're so sweet. Thank you so much. That is awesome. Yeah, I miss my dad. I think, yeah, I learned a lot from my old man. He was a trip. He was, mud tramp. That's right, mud tramp. It cuts off half in that, and I don't have my reading glasses. I apologize about that. Mud tramp. I am so sorry. Thank you. You're so sweet. I'm hooked on y'all. All these catfishing channels, I'm telling you, that is, you know, we're all part of this homesteading community. I got all in this homesteading community. I absolutely love it. I've learned so much about being self-reliant and growing my own stuff and all. But now I'm getting hooked on all this catfishing stuff. I'm telling you guys, oh, Jessica's green ketchup. My daughter, you talking about my dad and his green ketchup. I'm heading out, Shane. Thank you for fishing this evening. Take care. Oh, thank you, Lila. You're so, take care of yourself. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hey, Doolies, what's going on? Yeah, thanks, Kim. Yeah, Mud Tramp. Y'all go subscribe to Mud Tramp. I'm so hooked on I tell Kim about it all the time. I'm so hooked on these catfishing channels. I'm telling you, they're huge. These catfishing folks are huge, and they're so fun to watch. I love them. I just love them. I love it. And they teach you, it's so easy to get. It's pretty easy to catch these big catfish. I mean, I watched them, and we went out to my son-in-law's place at Jackson Lake. I mean, we were catching them 9 pounds, 6 pounds. We did that one video. We went that afternoon with some trot lines, and we tore them up. We had a good day, and then we were chasing them pool noodles around. That was so much fun. We just had a ball, and I'm trying to get more into getting some bigger, more some stronger catfish poles, but I just ain't got the money to be buying all that stuff. But I got a couple. I got a couple, and I took them last week down to the park, and I got one good hit. I couldn't fish for about 2 hours, but somebody is down there honking that horn. That must be over at Mr. Henry's. Them kids over there, I bet. Yeah, good night, Lila. Thank you so much for stopping by. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, this has been a lot of fun. I think I messed up and come down here in this deep area. I probably should have stayed shallow. I'm gonna make one last ditch effort. One more last ditch. I'm gonna go right back where I started this live at, and I'm gonna see if I can catch. These brim were biting up there in that shallow. I'm gonna go back up to the shallow and see if I can get them to go back up there again. Let's ease up here without knocking the camera over. 23 people watching. I really do appreciate it. You guys are awesome. I tell you what, James, are you still on here? We watched James. If y'all ain't watching, if y'all hadn't subscribed to Petway Family Farmstead, of course, he's about to change his name now. If y'all ain't watching them, they are so fun. They went live the other night for 2 hours. I had a couple I trade that lawnmower. James, we watched y'all the other night. I told Kim, we laid in that bed side by side. We had both phones on, and Kim's volume was up, mine was down. But we said we'd give y'all some watch out. We watched y'all for 2 hours, and we laughed, and we had the best time. If y'all are not watching James on Petway Family Farmstead, he is so fun. They go live every Monday night. They are a riot. They are so fun. And James, your little, you got your way of talking and trying to communicate where you just sort of got to grasp and hold on. When you was talking about your doctor and all that stuff, how you couldn't understand him, we got the biggest kick out of that. We just love James and his wife Angela. They are the absolute best. They are so fun to watch. Me and Kim's like, can you believe we sat here and watched y'all for 2 hours live? We don't watch anybody live. But we stayed there and watched y'all 2 hours. That was super fun. I'm gonna get one last little shot. I'm gonna shoot it one more time down here in this shallow. Let's see if, you see my feeder's right there, but I didn't get no bites at all right there earlier. I didn't get any bites. I'm gonna try right here one time. Well, let's try right here just for the heck of it. Let's just try right here for the heck of it. See what happens. Just a little night crawler under a float. That's all we're doing. Trying to catch a little something to eat. Like I say, my wife, she doesn't eat fish. My wife doesn't eat fish. But me and Caitlin love it. And we'll sit down and have a little fish fry just for us. Jessica too. Jackson was loving watching videos so much today. Really kept him happy. All good. Yeah, he looked terrible when you sent me that. What is the new channel going to be? 3 Big Legs? Yeah, Kim kept trying to screw with him when he was telling, James was telling the name of his new channel. Kim kept trying to mess with him and say a different name every time. It was really funny. That was a good time watching you live Monday night. That was so much fun. Yeah, that was a heck of a lot of fun, James. 19, let's see. Oh, thank y'all, yeah. Just picked you up, left the comment, Pamela. Yeah, they're fun. They good old country people. They are so fun. And Kim was telling me about your wife's story, how she lost her garden. I wished I would have heard that. Dang it. Let's see. Shane, check out Blue Gabe. His videos are good. Fishing and hunting and his thing. I'm going to try to remember that. He's in Florida. Blue Gabe. I'm going to try to remember that. I promise. I'm going to try to remember that because I am subscribing to everybody out there, especially these catfishing channels. I'm a weird cat. I got OCD, I think. I know when I like something, I don't let it go. I don't let it go. And I am in all over. I can watch chunky cats fishing 5 solid hours. And just him sitting there talking. But he's got it set up. Everything is neon. He's got black lights all around him and he catches fish. There's a bunch of them out there that just walk all over these catfish and they catch monsters. It's really interesting. Really fun. Really, really fun. But I'm all about it now. I don't know. When deer season starts, then I'll be looking for deer hunting channels. Blue Gabe, I will definitely be looking. James is on here. I just went to subscribe to your channel. He is, Tasha. And he's awesome. Y'all will love James. Monday night, I think it's 8 o'clock Eastern. They go live and they are so fun. And if you want to plug your channel, they give you the opportunity. They do it on Streamlab. But they'll let you come in and chit chat with them. They're just super cool. They're super cool. Super cool friends of ours. And they live not far from here. They're just awesome people. Awesome people. The kind of people you want to hang out with. Me and James are going to do some hunting together this year. We're gonna, I think Monday, James, I got a tree stand back here behind my next door neighbor's house. We're pulling out. We're changing into Kinfolk legs. We're gonna pull a tree stand out from my neighbor's and take it over to Travis's. That's Jessica's. She needs her tree stand back. Hey, Kenneth, what's going on? Chunky Mr. Ainsley. Yeah, he is awesome. He sent me one of his rods. Oh, is that right? Yeah, it literally made my heart. He is the nicest guy ever. And I like the fact, because my grandkids watch everything. I got 3 grandkids, and they are my life. And they watch everything. And they're on a ton of my videos. If I can get them on every video, I try. And I like it when you go live, Chunky don't play games. You talk trash, you're out. And his moderators, they don't play. They know Chunky's rules, and they abide by them. And he'll tell you, don't talk trash. You can stick around. You stick around, have some fun, or you can get out. It's really fun. Really fun. Come on, I need one more fish. I need one more. Just one more. Even if it's a squeaker, I need a squeaker. Something to pull on this rod. And that was scary. Y'all hear that? Let's see. Have you ever trap fished? Not with a fly rod, Brenda, I hadn't. We used to go to Arkansas every year and fish the White River in Arkansas. And my gosh, that's some of the most fun fishing I've ever done in my life. Yeah, Kim would go. My whole family would go. My father-in-law used to stay up there in the summer. He was a full-time RVer, and every summer he would go up there and stay on the White River for the whole summer, and he'd invite us out for Memorial Day. Is it Memorial Day or Labor Day? But we'd stay a whole week and just trout fish, and I loved it. I loved it, and I miss that. missed that. That was so much fun. I do love trout fishing, but he even gave me a fly rod, and I've never taken time to learn how to do it. Mountain Home, Arkansas. Yep. I want to get off here and go eat my supper. Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you, Tasha. You're so sweet for stopping by. Thank you. I'm one of the mods. Yeah, Mud Tramp. Y'all don't play, and I love that. It's like today, my daughter was sending me little texts. Oh dang, what is that called? Marco Polo. We do that Marco Polo app, and she was showing my grandkids. They're all staring at the TV. She plays them all my YouTube videos over and over and over, and they love it. They just love it. Kenneth, I'm fishing for whatever will bite a night crawler. I've caught some bass, and I've caught a few brim, and we was actually started out trying to catch some of these catfish we stocked in here. We stocked them back in April, and they're supposed to be a pound in 4 months is what the farmer told us. And we just thought we'd come out here, me and my niece, earlier, and we thought we'd come out here and give it a shot and try to catch some, and it didn't work out. We didn't get a bite. We had rods all the way around this canoe, and we didn't get a single bite. So I just don't know if they're just not biting or I don't know. But they're in here. We never have seen any float, and, we hadn't seen any die off or anything, so we know they're still in here. And we're just hoping to get some to bite to see what they look like after 4 months. But then I said, let's put some floats on and go brim fishing. We always have fun brim fishing. Love the White River. We lived in Arkansas for 8 years. Yeah, it is so fun. It is so fun. And it's a place where anybody can catch fish. Can a mod put up a link to Mud Tramp? Oh, yeah. Y'all, I think Kim did earlier. James, look up Mud Tramp's channel and throw her up there. But yeah, Crazy Critter Lady, if you want to see some fun video, I know you love YouTube. Chunky Cats, C-A-T-S, Chunky Cats Fishing. I'm telling you, you would love him. He's the nicest guy ever. And his laugh, he has a laugh that is, it just draws you in. He's the nicest guy ever, and he's fun. He's a super fun channel to watch. He goes live. He went live last night, but oh my gosh. I have a lot more content once I finish my move to Arkansas. Oh, my Mud Tramp, you're going to have to fish the White River. It's awesome. Supposed to be trout capital of America. Currently trying to finish the estate from losing both my mom and dad within a few months. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. I usually trout fish in Colorado. I've never done that. There you go, Mud Tramp. Thanks, Annie Ann. There you go. Y'all go subscribe to all these channels. Pet Way, all these guys. Broke Cowgirl. Y'all go check out Broke Cowgirl too. She is awesome. She has been a loyal subscriber of mine for a long, long time. Miss Gwen, Broke Cowgirl Homestead. Y'all go check her out. Fallen Arkansas Veterans, go check him out. All these channels are awesome. I love fishing for catfish or any fish. That's the same way with me. Anything that'll pull this line. Now I'm gonna have to bail out here in a minute. It's starting to get dark and I need to go eat and go spend some time with my girlfriend. Now that I smell like fish and sweat and rainwater. Come on, I want one more. Oh no. Let's do my line of water. I need one more fish. I want one more. I don't care what it looks like. Get up in there and catch me a fish. See, we're up in the lily pads now. Back in the shallow, let me show y'all. Back in the shallow, it's all just lily pads. Lots and lots of lily pads. They're just all the way around. Just all the way around. But there's fish in here. These bass get in here. They love it. There's a big patch straight across. I mean, the boat is pointing at them. They're just lily pads everywhere. Listening bugs. And the dogs. It's nice, isn't it? I'd love to come out here and do some night fishing. I have yet to do that. I've been here 5 years. I hadn't done that at all. I'd love to come out here and play at night. Come on, one more. Right there, that's the spot. That's the spot. Whoop, sure was. Look at that. Come on. He stopped. Come on, he done ate my worm. He done ate my worm, dang it. He hit it as soon as it hit the water. As soon as it hit the water, he hit it. See, I got to get me a lake with some big catfish. That place we go turtle trapping at the feed store, I think They caught a catfish in their lake, those lakes I was catching them turtles out of this past 2 years. I want to say that joker said it was 60 something pounds. They were giant. They had giant fish, and they said they've been in there for years and years and years. That's what I want out here. I want some monsters out here. And if you guys don't even know it, but I just did all that for my grandkids. That's what I want. I want my grandkids, when they go fishing, I want them jokers to pull in some fish, and big fish. Y'all, that's Pawpaw's way of thinking. I want, when my grandkids say, Pawpaw, take me fishing, let's go. And I want them to catch some giant catfish. I think that'd be awesome. Dang it. I done got these lily pads. Come on. My grandkids to catch some big fish. That was one of the main reasons I wanted to stock it. Just gonna catch one. Just gonna catch one. We're gonna close this thing out. We're gonna catch one right there. We're gonna catch one right there. Here we go. Come on, buddy. Gotcha. Oh, that's a tugger too. Hey, little tugger. Oh, look at that. That's the way to finish it off. Nice bluegill. Yeah. Boy, he swallowed that one down to the guts. Come on out there. Oh, yeah. Uh-oh. Battery power. What's going on with my battery charger? All right, I guess my battery's about to go dead. Well, guys, thank y'all so much. I'm going to get out of here before it jumps me. It just went black. I guess my battery charger is dead too. But guys, thank y'all so much for checking us out. I finished it up with a nice bluegill. You guys are awesome. If you haven't subscribed, click that subscribe button. Go check out all these channels. Thank you guys for your support. I love you guys to death. I'm trying to get some videos out here pretty soon, hopefully. We'll see y'all later. Thanks again. That was fun.